It's always great to come to Alabama, and this is a great week for Birmingham. I appreciate all these guys coming here. I hope the fans come out and support just Birmingham. But it's always an honor. It's a lot for me, obviously. I worked at 2 in the morning, went straight to the airport, and got to go back and work tonight. But anything that I can do to help Alabama is always an honor and a privilege. And shout out to the Auburn Nation.
Will this be your first time golfing with Nick
Saban? Yeah, it will be. And it's always an honor to be around Coach Saban. He's the greatest college football coach ever. I have a lot of admiration and respect for him. You know, he's asked me to speak to the Tide a couple of times. It meant a great deal to me for him to ask me to do that. And I would do anything for him because I just got so much admiration and respect for him. So it's going to be fun today.
What do you expect out of him in his new role with the Presidential Commission for College Athletics?
Well, I don't even know. I mean, college athletics is so up right now. I don't know what they're going to do to fix this thing. You know, NCAA, they're just a bunch of idiots and let it get so out of control. So I don't, the problem you're going to have, I don't know how you put toothpaste back in the tube. So he got his hands full. I don't know how they're going to do it. He's probably the right man for the job, but it's not that simple as the right man for the job.
Charles, you look really good.
Thank you, brother. I'm getting there.
How much weight have you lost? How you doing?
I'm down about 50 pounds. I want to lose another 50.
Another 50?
Yeah.
To get down to what?
270, because I gained 100 pounds when I got my hips. So I'm working with a new company called RO, Road.co. I'm doing a drug called Zepbound. But Dr. Andrews told me, ain't no fat old people, so he told me to get my fat ass in shape. So I'm really working hard on it right now.
No shot or anything?
Yeah, chef, definitely a shot. Yeah, for sure.
How far is your golf game come?
I do. I'm playing great right now. Yeah, Jeff, I'm playing great right now. I'm excited. I'm excited for the summer so I can play golf every day. I got about another 2 weeks, 3 weeks working. Then I'm on vacation for the next 4 months, so I'm really excited about that.
You mentioned you wouldn't contribute like to an NIL collective.
Oh, that's not what I said.
I know, but you want to make contributions that are difference making, I think. Is
well,
what your
listen,
point
there's
was.
nobody legal or illegal who gave him more money to Auburn than me. Let's get that out the way.
Right.
There's not a single person in the world who's given more money to Auburn, legal or illegal, than me. But the notion that I'm going to give them millions of dollars a year so Auburn can be good at football and basketball, that's not going to happen. I've been great, and I'll give Auburn anything, but the notion that I'm going to come up with millions of dollars every year to help us be good at basketball and football, anybody think that is just stupid.
How do you get guys to kind of play under contract? You think maybe the employee route?
You know, man, I don't know the answer to that question. She just asked that question about Saban. Like, as much love and respect I got for him, it's not going to be that simple. I don't know how they're going to fix this catastrophe they got going on right now.
You talked about wanting to play golf a lot in your upcoming time off. When you're making your golf playlist, who are the artists on the top of that list?
What do you mean?
Like a golf playlist, listening to music while you're out on the course. Who's on your playlist?
Well, I'm going through a country stage right now with Dan and Shay, Kane Brown. Those are my two. Like, I got a chance to have Dan and Shay on the podcast recently. They're probably my hot group right now. But also, I'm really loving Kane Brown. So I'm going through a country music stage right now, and it's pretty cool.
Saw you give a handshake here to Hugh when he was over here. What excites you about what he's building, what he's got going into this year?
Well, I support Auburn unconditionally. He's our coach. I got a lot of love and respect for him, and I want us to do well. So anytime I see Coach Freeze, I always give him the love and respect he deserves, and I try to check on him every now and then.
We heard Saban. I heard somebody over yonder here say, hey, Saban, Barkley for president and vice president. Which would be which? Ever interested in going?
Yeah, I'm not looking for no job. I got a good one right now, apparently. I read some stuff about my life is pretty good right now. Just trying to figure out my future more than anything. But yeah, I don't want no real job. It's too late for that. That ship has sailed.
Did you ever think you'd be a big TV star like you are now?
Yes. I believe I'm going to be great at what I do, no matter what I do. I believe in myself no matter what. I'm always going to bet on myself.
Who'd you pick to win?
I've been very lucky and blessed, but whatever I do, I'm going to work my behind off, and I'm always going to be successful. I can promise you that.
Who's your pick to win the NBA Finals?
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Why?
They got the best team. That always helps. That always helps. I'm not gonna say the Atlanta Hawks. No, I'm not gonna say the 76ers because I played there with the Phoenix Suns. You have to still be playing to actually win. So, but the OKC Thunder, that's been my pick for the last 6 months. I have not seen anything to think.
Surprised by the Knicks?
Well, I'm surprised they beat the Celtics, yes. And obviously, I'll be shocked if they lose now unfortunately, I want to wish Jason Tatum the best. That was really unfortunate. But the Knicks outplayed them. Even when they got hurt, the Knicks were ahead. They have played their behind off, and obviously, Indiana, congratulations to them. They won last night. We had that game last night. And looking forward to getting back to work tonight and seeing what happened in Game 6. I expect the Celtics to win tonight, though. But I expect the Knicks to win back in New York.
What player in today's game reminds you of yourself?
It's a little different, man, because the game is so different nowadays. The game is so different nowadays. The players, the game is different. The players are different. You know, it's a three-point shooting contest right now. So I don't like to compare. I don't think it's fair. I hate when they do that on television. They're like, well, he's like this guy. So you mean that guy who's in the Hall of Fame? Like, how do you know he's – so you comparing a guy who's already an all-star who's in the Hall of Fame. That's some stupid – like, nah, like – I don't think it'd be fair for me to say this guy, like, is that guy going to be in the Hall of Fame? I'm actually in the Hall of Fame, so it wouldn't be fair for me to say he's going to be as good as me. I hope they're all good as me or better, to be honest with you. But I don't like doing that. I just think, especially like they do it all the time. When the guy's in college, they're like, he reminds me of somebody. I'm like, oh, you mean that guy who's one of the greatest players ever? Now, why would you do that?
Do you think Auburn will win a national championship in basketball during your lifetime?
Listen, Bruce Pearl, what he's done at Auburn, I never thought in my wildest dream Auburn would go to the Final Four. They've been there twice. And what Bruce Pearl has done at Auburn is incredible. I never in my wildest dream thought Auburn would make it to the Final Four. And nobody here thought that either. So for him to take us to the Final Four 2 times in the last X amount of years is incredible and amazing. And I'm proud that Bruce is our coach. And the number one thing, he graduates our players, which is my only real concern, to be honest with you. You know, as long as he graduating players, we're good. But the winning is a bonus.
Think about how you would
I've got to take him out. Last question.
Well, I probably would have made a lot of money. But, you know, see, my problem with NIL is, number one, I'm not against players getting paid, but number one, players being able to go to a different school every year for more money. And also, I'm not even sure how it works in basketball. Like, at least in football, you get a guy for 3 years if you pay him a lot of money. I'm not sure giving a guy millions of dollars to come to school for 6 months, I don't see a return on investment, how that benefits anybody. Like I say, I feel pretty good, whether legal or illegal. I feel pretty good about the amount of money I've given Auburn. I don't think anybody's given more, legal or illegal. But the notion that I'm gonna up the ante because you can do it now and give them millions of dollars so we can be successful at basketball, that is just stupid.
Do you hate to see Chad Baker-Mazara go?
You know, he's a good kid, and I wish him best at USC. But listen, man, I don't even know how all that stuff works. This transfer thing is crazy. Like, you know, I'm not even sure what the hell is going to happen with college sports, because to be able to go to a different school every year is absurd and crazy, and to be able to be a free agent every year is just crazy. Like, I mean, they got some serious issues, and I don't know how it's going to turn out. And I feel bad, because you got to understand something. Most of these kids, 99% of these kids, are never going to touch a pro sport in any capacity. Most of them getting a free education, which is really important, the most important thing by far. But I just don't know how it's going to turn out. I mean, because it's ugly out here right now.
I've got Charles Lance.
Thanks, Charles.
Medical Properties Trust, at the very heart of healthcare.